if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
Hollywood Records contract, and I'm signing it to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.
Time has come. I'm gonna break it quick, clean, get it done with. Doesn't matter that I signed the blood oath. Doesn't matter anymore. The Illuminati's real. I'm a member. It's how Imagine Dragons got famous.
The label's telling you, listen, you have to sit down with Spotify, sit down with Apple. You have to do this interview. You have to. If you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Literally, you could say, I don't feel like doing it. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet.
Oh, he sold his soul. She sold his soul. If you sign that contract, if you sign a contract and got that money, you sold your soul. Period. Point blank period. As soon as you sign that contract, you sold your soul.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sold my soul. I sold my soul for you. Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And, yeah.
Ever wonder why some stars blow up overnight? It's not luck. They take an oath to the evil one. Fame and fortune in exchange for their lifelong allegiance. But what happens when the contract ends and the evil one comes to collect?
Well, we've implanted a small explosive device in your heart.
Stanley Kubrick was an American filmmaker and photographer. Kubrick is widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential filmmakers in the industry. He's known for movies such as The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Eyes Wide Shut, which has a lot to do with the previous clip. Anyways, Stanley died in 1999 of a heart attack, just days after premiering his final movie, Eyes Wide Shut.
I perpetrated a huge fraud, which I am now about to detail.
Okay.
Involving the United States government and NASA.
All right.
And I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
The moon landing hoax?
That's right. That the moon landing was fake. The moon landings all were fake. And I was the person who filmed it. The conspiracy theorists were right on this occasion.
Why?
I don't know about Paul McCartney's death, but this they were right about.
Okay, why in God's name would... I don't know what to ask you first. Why the hell, if you're telling the truth, why would you do it? Why are you telling me? I mean, what the...
Don't you think it's important for people to know the truth?
Yeah, yes, certainly.
They had a massive fraud, an unparalleled fraud perpetrated against them. They should know.
Okay.
I mean, they're already suspicious of the government. They may as well have their suspicions confirmed.
Okay.
And justified.
If NASA really landed on the moon in 1969, then why haven't they gone back in over 50 years with way better technology? We're told the Apollo missions landed humans on the moon using 1960s tech with computers weaker than your microwave. Yet today, NASA says we lost the technology and it's too difficult to rebuild. Really? We have self-driving cars and AI, but can't recreate a 1969 space mission? And the footage? It looks like a student film. No stars in the sky, perfectly framed shots, a flag waving in a vacuum, shadows going in multiple directions. And somehow all the original moon footage was accidentally deleted. Convenient. What if the moon landing wasn't a giant leap for mankind, but a carefully choreographed show? A distraction, a flex in the Cold War, a way to prove technological dominance without ever leaving Earth. If you look closer, you'll notice everything NASA shows us. Moon landings, spacewalks, the spinning Earth from space, looks more like CGI than reality. And that's because maybe, just maybe, it is. NASA's budget is, $25 billion a year, yet there's still no high-quality live footage of Earth rotating in real time, not a single camera showing 24/7 views of cities upside down. Planes just fly straight, not curved. Water doesn't bend. And honestly, the horizon always looks flat.
The strategy that Werner von Braun taught me was that first the Russians are going to be considered to be the enemy. In fact, when I met him in '74, they were the enemy, the identified enemy. We were told that they had killer satellites. We were told that they were coming to get us and control us, the dirty commies, that whole story. First, the Russians were the enemy against whom we're going to build space-based weapons. Then terrorists would be identified, and that was soon to follow. We heard a lot about terrorism. Then we were going to identify third world country crazies. We now call them nations of concern. But he said that would be the third enemy against whom we would be needing to build space-based weapons. And the next enemy was asteroids. Now, at this point, he kind of chuckled the first time he said it. Asteroids, against asteroids, we're going to build space-based weapons. So it was funny then. And the funniest one of all was against what he called aliens, extraterrestrials. That would be the final card. And over and over and over, during the 4 years that I knew him and was giving his speeches for him, he would bring up that last card. And remember, Carol, the last card is the alien card. We're going to have to build space-based weapons against aliens. And all of it, he said, is a lie. He didn't mention a timeline, but he said that it was going to be speeding up faster than anybody could possibly imagine. That the effort to put weapons in space was not only based on a lie, but would accelerate past the point of people even understanding it until it was already up there and too late.
That lady you saw in the past clip was the secretary of this man right here, Mr. Werner von Braun, a German-American aerospace engineer and space architect. He was a member of the Nazi Party and the SS, the leading figure in the development of rocket technology in Nazi Germany, and later, a pioneer of rocket and space technology in the United States. For his life's work, von Braun has been described by others as the father of space travel, the father of rocket science.
But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me. Nope. I'm not going to propagate that lie. Not going to be part of it. Not going to say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention. And they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. But why they want you to know that truth now? I hope I'm wrong, but it's terrifying. Think about it. Maybe it's good to get ahead of it. Call it out now before they do it. I'll be called crazy. That's okay.